Well, allegations of student misbehavior has led a southern Minnesota school district now to cancel this weekend's homecoming festivities. The allegations include hate graffiti targeting a teenage high schooler in the Waterville-Elysian-Morristown district in Le Sueur County. Our Paul Bloom reports that home surveillance video appears to capture some of the students in the act.
I would like it to be investigated as a hate crime. In my mind, that's what it is.
Chad Aladdin came out of his rural Le Sueur County house in the middle of the night earlier this week and was absolutely disgusted by what he found written on the car his biracial son drives. Hate, poison, the words and imagery so vile, we have to blur them for television. Chad is convinced this was a targeted act of vandalism, and it was all captured on surveillance cameras he installed around his home.
I was told by Le Sueur County that most likely the ones they can identify will be charged with aggravated harassment.
The sheriff's office here has confirmed they are investigating, and even though his son no longer attends the local high school, Chad believes those responsible are current students, perhaps involving as many as 50 kids. When the family initially brought the graffiti to the attention of administrators, they were stunned homecoming festivities were not immediately canceled.
What the principal had told me is because it wasn't on school grounds, the most they could do is the kids who were identified as athletes could be suspended for 2 weeks from athletics.
But overnight, another alleged incident, this time at the high school itself. It's not entirely clear what happened, a possible break-in maybe. The local police only describing, quote, suspicious activity, but it was apparently too much for district leaders. They immediately canceled the rest of homecoming in this bulletin sent out to families, signed by the superintendent.
I had been contacted by so many other people who have had similar incidents, either due to race, sexuality. One parent's son was autistic and being bullied, and the repeating of the same comment that the school doesn't do anything about it.
And there is this from that letter the superintendent wrote to his community, quote, "We hold our students to high standards, whether in the classroom, competing in extracurriculars, or taking part in other events. We will continue to take all code of conduct violations seriously and will issue disciplinary action when possible." In Waterville, Paul Bloom, Fox 9.
Well,